main movers and shakers here of the South Island Comp. Corey, talk us through it. Where are we, and what's the plan for the day?
Yeah, we're at Lake Ruataniwha, as you can see behind me. It's turning it on for us today. Beautiful, clear, crystal sky. And the plan for today is to get some of New Zealand's best wakeboarders out on this water.
Talk to me about your injury. How are you going? What's the latest? How many months away roughly do you think you are before you can start shredding again?
Yeah, so at the moment just continuing on with my rehab, physio and gym work and stuff. So I see my doctors in February, and then they'll get me from there, and we'll go from there. And hopefully maybe by the end of the summer. If not, we'll get back into it next summer. No hurry, we'll just take it day by day.
What's your first trick going to be when you do get back on the board? What are you going to go with? Are you going to send a rally or go straight back to the three?
It would be cool to give that three a go first thing, but I think it should be pretty easy first off the bat.
You had that three on lock.
Yeah.
Here's that little wee clip of that three that you've got sorted. What do you reckon the difference is between this G and the X22? Because everyone knows that I love the X22. It's New Zealand's finest wake. What do you reckon the difference is?
I personally haven't been behind this G, but it looks like it's throwing out a pretty big wake for these competitors here at the moment. It's a pretty awesome piece of machinery. I would, I'm a pretty biased man, so I'm going to go with the X22 every day. But it's it'll be okay.
Yeah, sweet. I know. Enjoy the day, mate.
Yeah, cheers.
So we've got the drone wizard here, Dobby, who turned up, which we're pretty stoked about. So Dobby, a couple of things here. So I'm learning how to fly the drone. Most of the time when I fly, I'm roughly about 20 or 30 meters above the rider. When you fly it, you're pretty much about a meter away. So the rider could literally reach out and grab it. How the heck do you do that?
To be honest with you, Craig, it's good insurance. You have to have insurance, and you just have to not have the fear of losing that drone, because you run the risk every time. It gets splashed very, very often. Every time that I'm following a wakeboarder, as soon as he takes off, there's a wall of water that I just have to fly through. So every time the drone comes back, it's always wet.
So what I want to know is, did you grow up doing a lot of video games? Because you don't learn that stuff just straight off the bat. You had to have been, rocking the old Sega Master System or PlayStation, Call of Duty. There's got to be something there that had got you to that point where you could fly the drone that close, surely.
To be fair, I didn't do a lot of gaming when I was younger, but
Nice.
when I was
Oh, you do gaming now?
16, 17, my father-in-law, he owns a drone. He does a lot of RC airplane stuff, and he taught me how to fly them. He taught me how to fly them in helicopters, and from then onwards, I just sort of, as soon as the DJI released the Phantom 4, got my hands on it, and then got a Mavic 1, and I haven't upgraded since, because I don't think I need anything better. It just does well.
Okay, so the footage that Dobby has got from today, I haven't seen it yet, but I know it's going to be next level. So what we'll do is we'll chuck it in now and prepare to have your mind blown, because it's next level. Enjoy the clips. Here, Nico, tell us about your run. What happened? What did you do well? What did you go down on?
I think I did good on the heel side 180 and the half cab.
Yeah.
And the toe side 180 was actually pretty good. And then I fell on my indie crab and my heel side 360. Yeah.
And Lake Ruataniwha, obviously your home lake. Any advantage there? Like, did you know the ripples because it's like your home lake? Is there anything that you had an advantage with, or am I just talking rubbish?
I had an advantage because I knew that it was going to be the temperature that it is.
Correct. Talk us through what your plan is. Trick one, what are you doing?
Nothing, staying up.
Staying up.
Yeah.
And your glory trick at the end?
Front row.
Front roll?
Never done one.
Yeah, I might try backflip, but
Backflip.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
give it a try, see what happens.
G'day mate, we have got the top two judges here for Open Men's. What else did you do?
I've just done Open Men's, Vets and
Open Women.
Open Women, Junior Men.
Okay, so tell me what you found out. What have you noticed this year? What's the level of riding like? And any standouts?
Yeah, so we've got the top dog as usual, Tony Evans. He threw down a couple of big high enders, Tootsie Roll, Whirly. What else did he put down?
He went down.
Grabbing scarecrows. Yeah, went down on a tantrum the blind, but at the end of the day, he's the only one putting down a high ender so far today. I think he's just playing it cool. He's probably going to step it up next round. Didn't do any hoochie glides or any of his glides that he can do, so we'll see what he comes up with next round. But I think he's just sussing out the competition. Probably the highlight of the day is Brian Simpson in the Open Men's putting down a double tantrum. No, sorry, double toe back roll. Just nearly got it all the way around, but he took a good smack on it. So we'll see if he tries another one later. Yeah.
And Corey, any shout outs? Who's our local sponsors and things? I know we've got the Foursquare here, but
So yeah, definitely Twice with Foursquare. Burke's Brewing Company help us out every year. Twice with Auto Marine giving us some stuff, some good product, and then just as you can see, we've got Bomber Sunglass Man here, we've got Tony with his West Hand here and there. So the ice cream guys, so just a great day in the sun for family and friends.
sweet. So round two will come up in a roughly, what are we doing now? A bit of a break.
We're going to be back into Grummies after the break, and then we'll work our way through again to the highlight of the day, the Open Men's.
Should be good. See you then. I mean, would you just look at these scenes? Far out, we are treated to some absolute stunners in this country. This is Lake Pukaki, by the way. Okay, so that is us for the 2022 edition of the South Island Wakeboard Competition. And my goodness, it was good. That would have been probably my favorite one, easily. It was the people, the water, the weather, the boat, you name it. Everything went perfectly. And we are very stoked with how it all unfolded. That footage, as you could probably tell, was fairly next level. So thank you to Dobby for getting on the drone. It was my drone and I was a little bit nervous there from time to time, but he hasn't been on the drone for a while, but he has not lost the skill, as you could clearly see. I also want to say thank you to Alpha Construct, Keith and the team. They are our main backer of all things SciWake. So if you need anything in the construction area, get in touch with him, because he's just an all-round good guy and he's passionate and he's keen and he loves wakeboarding, and we thank him for everything that we do. So cheers, buddy. And also I want to say thanks to all the North Islanders that came down, making the event just that little bit more spicy and adding the numbers and the skills. It was good to have a good crew come down, so next year we'd love to even bump that up even more. So that will be me for probably about the next 2 or 3 weeks, or maybe a month. I'm hoping to get it back over to the West Coast at some stage and maybe ride behind the jet ski, maybe not, or maybe try and find a big wake. So if you've got a big wake and you're over the West Coast way, hit me up. I'd love to have a jam. But I want to thank you all for following the page as well. We had lots of cool feedback and comments and lots of new growth on the page. So if you're new to the page, we appreciate you dropping by, and we hope that you like the videos and all the rest of the content, because we love what we do and we're passionate about wakeboarding, and we just want to see the sport grow, much like you probably do because you're watching this. But thank you again for watching, and we will see you in about a month or so.